Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
I've made 9 albums over the years, and a lot of people, as you say, really know about the first 2. Arthur was between those 2, and they know about those first 2 records. And a lot of people that come tonight, they'll hear the songs from those early records and they identify with those, but the next 7 records or whatever, to a great degree, they don't know about them. So this is another opportunity playing live to expose them to my whole discography, and particularly Dr. Faith, the new record, and hopefully they'll go home and go, God, I got to get that, you know, and they'll either buy it at the end of the night or they'll go to iTunes and download something.
I was swept away, sing my tomorrows in your eyes.
Well, my early records were produced by a guy named Michael Lamardian, who was a keyboardist. He was a keyboardist in Steely Dan, and so, you know, a lot of people, including me, tried to emulate Steely Dan records and make those kind of slick pop records. And without Michael's involvement, because I produced Dr. Faith myself, being a guitarist, I just came at it from a completely guitar place because I was left to my own device. So it's much more of a guitar record, like a Crowded House record or something like that. So it's all guitar. There's really no keyboards on the record at all. It's pretty much a guitar layering with real strings and stuff. And it's a little more, naturally being a guitar, it's going to be a little more, I would say aggressive, but a little more powerful. And it's just a different kind of approach to the production. And as brilliant as Michael was in my music all those years, this is something I, did on my own.
This office is a prison, the only home I know. Dr. Faith, Dr. Faith.
Well, it's called Dr. Faith, the new album, and it's the first one in 12 years of new songs from Rob Muir and I, my collaborator. Going through a divorce was a very traumatic thing, and then resettling my life and trying to keep track of my kids. So, I don't know, just distractions, but it wasn't really block or anything, writer's block. It's just, finding the time to do it. Then about 4 years ago, we started trying to put the songs down and put it together.
Dream of sleeping beauty and trouble. Dreams find truth in it all. Tuning their ears to the starlight. Dreamless, may the universe call.
I'm not a go to the office and sit and write for it, or like in the old days, like a Carole King would or something like that. It's definitely, if I'm on stage sound checking or I'm in the studio doing something else, or if I'm just playing, things come to me. And generally I write real fast. If it's going to come, it'll pop out and reveal itself. If it doesn't, sitting and beating myself up about it that's not the process for me. Those songs are sort of the stones in the river you step on to get across. I mean, throughout the night, if you look at the set list, Sailing and those songs are spread out throughout, because you want to, keep their interest with those songs, because I do want them to be exposed to all the material, and it's an over 2-hour show. So, but everyone seems to always, even if they're only fans of the early stuff, or that's all their awareness is, they enjoy the show. Both are nice. I mean, the adulation of playing in front of a huge crowd, or the intimacy of playing to 300 people. I mean, it's nice when you play a very intimate venue acoustically like that, because it's all about the songs and the people are truly listening. And then tonight I have my whole band, 6 pieces on stage, and it's a more powerful kind of. But there's a section of the show that I do solo acoustic, and it's nice. I think it's a good juxtaposition. Yeah, I've had people say to me, I heard your voice and thought you looked like Kenny Loggins. Well, it's the way God planned it. I don't know, they always try to get me to play football, and I'm not a sports guy, and it's just sort of what, I don't know, on the assembly line, I guess, just kind of maybe mixed up the parts. But Carl Wilson from the Beach Boys, who's the youngest brother of the 3 Wilsons, was my biggest influence vocally. And Carl was not a little guy, he's a big guy too. And so I think it's, it's all relative to, what your gifts are, what you want to do, and what you pursue. But yeah, I guess I should be playing fullback somewhere, but that's not what I'm interested in. As music's what I want to do.
The wind is right, you sail away, find serenity.
We're in New York tonight. We go home, and then We're going to Nashville very soon. We're doing a lot of symphony shows now where we play with the symphony. So we're playing 3 nights with Nashville Symphony. We're in Washington. We're all over the place. People can always find out by going to my website, ChristopherCross.com, and have my tour schedule. Dr. Faith, it's available. I'm on Universal. It's available, and you can buy the hard copy on Amazon or download it on iTunes.